Or what's going on, guys? My name's Chopper. So we have a very interesting cipher in Zetsubou and Shima to talk about today. So this cipher was actually found on day one, and as soon as the map dropped, I had to go to school, and I spent the entire day on Reddit with other members of the zombie community, and we were figuring this out, and we actually got it cracked. So we're gonna go into this cipher now. This is the one that can be found in the caves, just looking up at the ceiling of this rock right here. And the literal cipher reads, we're gonna talk about what it means, but the actual reading of the cipher is actually from Dr. Gersh from Ascension. Now, a lot of you guys will probably not know what I'm talking about. Probably a lot of the hardcore fans will exactly know who I'm talking about. So the actual cipher reads, "My name is my name. Ah yes, it's Gersh. How long have I been floating? Minutes? Years? Where is now? I can guess I can forgive Yuri. I quite like my new form. Where am I now? A city on fire by a river. I know this place. Finally, I am home." Oh my gosh, guys, we have so much to talk about. This is going to be like a 2-hour video. Now, I'm just going to try to condense it into an easy to understand, very simple form. So if you guys never played Ascension, I'm going to break all this down. So if you guys, for the guys who did play Ascension, and you guys remember the Gersh device, that was actually invented by Dr. Gersh. You guys remember the one that you throw on the ground? It's kind of like a little teleporter opens up. You can dive through it and it'll transport you somewhere else. Now, that device was originally invented by Dr. Gersh in order to transport troops very quickly and efficiently, which would help the war front, right? But then Yuri ended up turning on Dr. Gersh and throwing a device at him, teleporting him through the whatever he went to into that teleporter, and we haven't heard from him since then. And in the Easter egg, you're kind of helping him out, and he gives you really cryptic hints as to where he was. Apparently, he's aimlessly floating, and it was just a loose end. You know what I'm saying? Like after Ascension, we didn't hear from Yuri, we didn't hear from Dr. Gersh at all, and they're finally tying up loose ends in Black Ops 3 DLC 2, which is insane. So now we can finally break down the contents of this cipher. So he's going to say, "My name is my name. Ah yes, it's Gersh." So now that's basically just kind of telling us that this is in fact Dr. Gersh. How long have I been floating? So apparently this is him in the Gersh device, and whatever dimension he may be in, he does not know. He has no sense of time in there. He says minutes, years, where is now? You know, where is he? He has absolutely no clue. Whatever dimension he's in, he has no sense of time or being or place or anything like that. I guess I can forgive Yuri. Yeah, because Yuri did that to him. I quite like my new form. We aren't really sure what that is, though. That is the most interesting part of this cipher to me. He said, "I quite like my new form." Has Dr. Gersh changed into something that isn't human? I'm not really sure. What do you guys think about that? Apparently, he has a different new form from what the cipher says. He says, "Where am I now? A city on fire by a river. I know this place. Finally, I am home." So basically, this is referring to probably Stalingrad or Volgograd, Russia, because in the Shadows of Evil paper scraps, you know, we have all the locations for the DLC maps, and one of them is going to be, DLC 3 is going to be in Stalingrad or Volgograd, Russia, depending on, you know, what time frame we are in, but that is most likely what he was referring to. Now, Yuri is definitely a Russian name, in case you guys were wondering, and that's how that ties into that being definitely being Russia. So what I think is really cool is we're getting all this new information that's tying up loose ends from old Call of Duty Zombies games. Now, one loose end that I hope they tie up is Sophia. Now, I'm not even going to go into that. It's an entire video on its own. Maybe the really hardcore players who know what I'm talking about, we'll probably get into that later. But I really hope they tie up some of these loose ends. I think it's really cool how they're going into these DLC maps and kind of explaining stuff that happened way back in the day that we had really no clue about. So this is the cipher that was figured out the day one, and there's a lot more to be solved as well. There's a couple more that's going to be solved. Those are going to be upcoming videos, guys. This is only getting started. Everybody, thank you all for watching. Let me know your theories in the comment section down below. Are we going to see Dr. Gersh and Yuri in DLC 3? We just might. So what do you think also Dr. Gersh's new form is? Now, let me know all that in the comments. Thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.